Welcome back to Ditch the DIY website drama. I am jumping in today to show you a really cool trick that I've been playing with for a little while now, but I'm actually rolling it out onto client websites as well. So this is one really cool way that you can make a Divi website not look like your everyday Divi website. Now I'm just logging into my own website at the moment. I'm just going to run you through how this actually works. And the cool thing is you can be as creative as you like with these. You can do absolutely anything. So let's take a quick look around inside our dashboards, and let's take a look at what this actually looks like for you. First of all, let's jump in and see what we're talking about. Now, I have it's still actually using the header. Let me switch this over. That should do the trick. There we go. Okay. Now you are seeing I am logged in up here, so you can see all the stuff I've got going on. But this has logged me into my own website. Now, at the moment, I am using this header up here is actually the standard Divi header. What you can do, this one is actually the secondary menu. There's a sneaky little bit of code that I've added in there just to make that sit in the middle of the website rather than sitting to the left or to the right, depending on where that's placed. But that is actually our secondary menu. This is a really cool way to add that announcement bar and make sure that you have got the latest thing happening on your website. So that currently goes to our DIY Divi template bundle. And that's all live on there. Now, if I scroll down all the way down here, there's actually a really cool footer. So I've actually updated this footer to work how I'd like it to work versus the standard widgets, menu, footer, which is what generally most Divi websites had for a long time. For a long time, you couldn't actually customize a lot of the header and footer. Sure, you could do colors and things, and you could get quite tricky with some coding, but it wasn't super beginner friendly. So now that we've got this option, we can actually go in and using the same visual builder that you are used to, you can actually create a header and footer from scratch and then duplicate it across any of your page combinations. So let's jump into the back end and let's take a look around this Divi theme builder. It is a really, really cool trick. So let me just move that over. There we go. Now you've got my back end here. Now you can see that I have a default website template. Now this is where I've customized this footer. That's the one you saw on the front end just a second ago. And then I have a custom header. Now you can actually set these for any combination of pages. So you can go to this little cog up here and you can set this to be for your product pages. This one I believe is actually for my landing pages. I have turned it off. There we go. It's a 404 page. So that has my header and it also has a custom body text which sends them back to the homepage and tells them the page has gotten a little bit drunk and hasn't made its way home yet, but it actually is a custom 404 page. So you can do this just for a custom 404 page. It's a really, really nice user experience bonus that Google actually loves as well. Google loves to see a 404 page if they are getting an incorrect link. If you aren't doing that, quick side note, you should also be putting in your redirects and make sure that your SEO game is up to par. But that's a side note. So in this one, we've actually got the green here is a global footer. So that's going to cross over onto all of my pages. It's always going to work no matter where I send this. I've got that one set to change one page, it will change it on every subsequent page as well. So you can add a new template here and you can obviously go with, I have folders for my pages just to keep things a little bit organized in the back end here. So I can set it to all of my landing pages have a specific header and footer. Now what I can do with this is actually include my copyright, my privacy and my terms, as well as my logo on the top, and that will always remain. It will always make sure that I've got my Facebook pixel running, everything that Facebook needs for my landing pages, but I don't have to worry about taking it all off and making sure that I always add in the privacy and terms. It's a must do for your Facebook ads. So you can set this for anything. This actually works insanely well for your products. You can put in WooCommerce and actually use this for your products as well. It is bumper. It is amazing. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Let's go into what this practically looks like over here. Now my internet is horrible as it is. We've had some planes go over and they like to block the internet, which is always super fun. So there's a couple of ways that you can actually use this as well. So you can do this with your footers. You can customize a body as well. So you can make sure that this is actually running with a sidebar. It works really well for doing membership classes and things like that. You can actually have a sidebar that's dedicated to that membership. Works really, really cool. You can do things like your custom footers where you can have your Instagram layout. So you can have your Instagram feed coming through. I actually like to put in a sign up down there as well. You'll note that my footer over here actually has a free training in here. So if we jump onto this one, you can actually see I've got this customized with a free training in here as well. So I used to have this available on the header as well, just changing things up. This goes to an evergreen webinar, also hosted within Divi. Now, I've also got my social links down here. Basically, that is a usability function. Having the social links at the bottom means that I'm not really taking people off the top, but they are there if someone wants to follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or YouTube. You can also see my latest Instagram post here, as well as a prompt, because Instagram is my favorite platform to use. I like to go live on Facebook, but I like to post and hang out more on Instagram. I've also got this copyright notice down here, always stays updated, and you'll see that I've got that privacy and terms link in here. Now, this is a big one because Facebook requires you to have that privacy and contact and terms on every page that you're sending paid traffic to. So if you start to run promotions to your programs, to your products, to your landing pages, to your freebies, whatever that looks like, you actually need to have those links available on every page. So setting those up actually makes it really, really simple. So let's jump in. Now, for some reason, this always stretches out that Instagram post. It's super annoying, but I've come to know it's going to show up okay on the front end of my website, so I don't worry about it too much. But you can actually just change this exactly like you would with the Visual Builder. You can build absolutely anything into here. So I could go into here, add from library, and I should have, we love the internet, we should have, if I jump down to here, I've actually got some of my signups already in here. So I can have a look at the Ultimate Homepage one here, and that's going to include the sign up on my footer. So I can shuffle this around, move it up here, and I'm always going to have that across the footer of all of the pages of my website, include it once, and it's there ready to go. It is a game changer in how you can actually build these pages and make sure that you've got that availability to keep customizing things as you need to. It is phenomenal. So I'm going to snap out of that one. I don't actually want that one there. As always, click save, and then you want to, once you are saved, click into here, make sure all of your changes are saved. You can refresh your page on the front end, and there you have it. You have a brand new custom footer. You can do the same with your headers. You can also build out those bodies. So I might actually do a video in the next couple of weeks just showing you how the product pages can actually be changed up in Divi, because it is insane. For WooCommerce especially, you can do a lot of things, and you can create a full product page from scratch, which is phenomenal. No coding necessary. You can lay it out exactly as you want it. It gives you a great few tweaks that you can use just to make your life a little bit easier. So there you have it. That is how you can make a Divi website not look quite so Divi themed. If you have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to be notified of our next video as well. Until then, if you want to get your hands on the Ultimate homepage and find out exactly what your website needs to sell your clients, in turn visitors into clients, in bookings, in classes, in attendance, or in product, jump on over to morrisbear.com/ultimate, and you can sign up to the Ultimate homepage training. It's a guide. There is a training on the next page. It's a 15-minute training just walking through the top conversion tactics that you need on your homepage to make sure that you are launching a site that sells. If you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know below, and I will see you again very shortly.